Hi, I'm Talaya Trigueros, and we're here at The Wave, 94.7 The Wave, but it's kind of a different medium right now. Instead of being on the radio, we are here on a camera, a couple of cameras, and with a lady by the name of Basia. How are you?
Very well. How are you, Talaya?
I haven't seen you in a long time.
Oh my gosh. Tell me about it.
Okay, I'm going to surprise you with something. I know how to say your name.
No, really?
Barbara Chichilevska. Is that right?
Sounded better than I would say, because you said it quite melodically. Chichilevska.
That's a beautiful name.
Yeah, Polish say it hard. Chichilevska.
Oh, I see.
Chichilevska.
I see. Well, congratulations. You've got a brand new record out.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
I have to congratulate myself about that.
No, it's absolutely wonderful. In fact, I think it goes something like, she's back. Right? It's that girl again.
Yes, that's the title of the album and the title of one of the songs.
Yeah.
It's that girl again.
Yeah, very nice. Really interesting music on this. And you know, I was reading some of the reviews and all this other stuff, and they, you know, obviously, it's funny to put words to music because music speaks a whole different language.
Yes.
And we tend to put it in a box, the critics trying to say this and that.
Yeah.
For me, especially the song, which is the if not now, then when, right? For me, that was Gilberto, Jobim, Brazil. Am I right with that?
Yes, of course. I mean, it's one of those things we absolutely love. You know, the influences from all the Latin influences, which has come mainly from Brazil and Cuba too, because we love salsa, especially me. I think I love dancing salsa. So you know, Celia Cruz was always on my. Yes, but Gilberto Gil. I'm so sorry. Sorry. Astrid Gilberto and João Gilberto and of course Tom Jobim and all these people are just something I was brought up on. It's strange because I'm Polish and people always thought that it's unusual to how come I like Brazilian music.
You do it very well.
You know, I really feel comfortable in this style of music, like in nothing else. When I sing samba, I feel totally at home. I don't really know where it comes from, but everything else is sort of like, you know, I have to try a little bit harder. With this, in singing sambas, I completely relax. Completely, I feel like a fish in the water.
Have you been to Brazil?
Would you believe I haven't?
You have to go.
I know. I every time when I do promotion of the record and I talk people about my love for Brazil, I always say I have to go, and I've never had the chance yet.
So I should take you.
Are you Brazilian?
No, I've been about 5 times.
Really?
Falo pouquinho de português, just a little bit.
Oh,
and I'm telling you, you're talking about fish out of water. Go to Brazil and you feel as though you were at home.
Really?
There's something so special about that place. And talk about the music, it just enters your bloodstream. It's interesting.
No, I think I have to before it's one of those places before I die, you know, make a list of things, places to visit.
Right. You know, another thing that I was looking at, you and Danny White together on this project. You guys have been together for a long time.
Yes, we've been together from the very beginning of my professional career in England, especially because I've met him, of course, in England. And if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here. Because he is a driving force behind me, and he's the one who pushes me and encourages me and tells me that I'm good. Because otherwise I would never know. Seriously, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have never written a song. Because when I met him, God, over 20 years ago, he started to compose little things on piano. He plays piano, and he wanted me to finish them, like making up a melody or writing a lyric or something. And I said, no, I can't do that. You know, I had all these heroes who were huge, like, you know, Stevie Wonders of this world, you know, that type of people. And I thought, no, I can't do anything like as good, you know. Otherwise, why try even? But he was very good at it because he didn't push me too hard. He just encouraged me, and I wrote one song, second, third, and then finally, you know, it got easier. And I find that him and I have such similar musical taste, and you know, and sensitivity is very similar, that we kind of understand each other without even talking much. We hardly even speak, you know, when we work together, because we only just, oh, that's good. nah, that's not good. You know, we know both instinctively I know what he's going to like, and he knows what I'm going to like.
It's almost telepathic.
It is, you know, it's a very rare thing, and people, very often partnerships like this split up after a while. But I don't want to split up with him, because even my boyfriend, we don't have as much in common musically, although he's a musician.
Yeah.
And we don't have as much in common as I have with Danny. I couldn't live with him, but I can...
This is record number 6, is that right?
Well, it all depends how you count it, because the studio albums, we had only 3 studio albums before this one.
Right.
But then we had another one which was sort of like a compilation, sort of best of, called Basia, Clear Horizon was called.
Right.
Then we had a live album from Broadway, recorded live over 2 nights. And there was another one that people seem to have, I'm surprised where they get it from, called Brave New Hope, which was a compilation of songs which weren't released on albums. And they were kind of cruising somewhere, and somebody, record company, Sony of course, put them on the one album, and that was so this is really kind of, but really it's a 4th album.
Yeah, it's your 4th album.
Yes, it's a 4th studio
and
album.
since 1986, but the thing is, you kind of take your time and make sure that each project is well done, right?
Yes, I think I was much worse in the past. I used to completely go mad about perfecting everything and trying to do as good as properly everything, and I was agonizing about every little note and word, and so it was taking horrendously long time. But this album, I wasn't so finicky on this one. You know, I went for feeling much more. I kind of relaxed much more singing. I felt more confident, maybe because a lot of time passed, and I'm a different person now. I'm much more confident with at home with myself. You know what I mean? I don't know if I'm explaining it properly.
94.7 The Way.